absolutely has to fly. Why must they fly? Some creatures have two wings that flap, but you won't find them up there in the
AK Plays 123 asks, if you had a power, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like if I had a way of, like, not infinite money, but if I could spawn double the money I need for something. Like, let's say, I don't know, I bought a PS7. Let's act like a PS7 exists right now, right? The PS7 is like $1,000. Plus tax, let's say, I don't know, $1,200, right? I want to get $2,400 because with that extra money I have, I could, I don't know, use it for something. I don't know. Double the money I receive or something like that. I don't know. Just money. Okay. Money's very useful. FitFinder asked, what's my favorite food? Personally, I like avocados a lot. Avocados are like my favorite thing. If you leave a bag of avocados, I will eat that entire bag. Toothpaste asked if I have any talents. Well, I mean, I have one hobby that I guess you could say is a talent that I'm really good at. So let's take a look over here. You know, just casual stuff. The Lunatics Art asks, what is your favorite candy bar? Personally, I don't really have like a favorite candy bar. I don't know. I like chocolate, but mainly dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's really good. I knows asked, what's my favorite soda? Now, I don't really have like a favorite soda. I'm more of like a sparkling water person. So, I don't know. Any sort of sparkling water. As for sodas though, what's a soda I like? I like Sprite, but it's not like a thing I would drink every time. I sort of try to switch it up a little bit. Oscar asked, what's my favorite thing to do with or make with candy? I like making cuffs. Mainly like payout stitch and rotating cuffs. I'm not the best with like sizing though, so the rotating cuffs they come out a little weird. But yeah. The second question was, what do I like to do when I'm free or when I'm bored? YouTube, man. YouTube is fun. I mean, there's a bunch of plus sides about it. Like, I can post random content of the stuff that I'm interested in, aka candy, and I can get views and subscribers for it. It's pretty cool. I make a nice little community, you know? There's no cons to it, really. So, posting on YouTube, that's really it. Now, we have a question from Vicky, which has already been asked by somebody else, so I'll just make it sort of simple. If I were to have a power, it'd probably be to receive double of whatever I need. Money-wise, at least. Like, if something costs $500, I'm gonna get $1,000 out of nowhere. Alright, Got a Game asks, what's your favorite horror game? Now, personally, can you get your butt out my face? Anyways, my bad. What I was trying to say is that, I don't really play games like that anymore. Ever since I got into candy, I've been sort of off of, you know, gaming. It's crazy. But, if you guys have any games you want to recommend to me, you know, let me know in the comments below. Got another question from AK Plays, and this question is, if you had the power to time travel in any year, which year would you choose? I don't know, actually. Let me think, hold on. I'd have to say probably 2023, something like that. Sometime back when I moved out into the other place where I moved, which I'm not going to say. But I met a lot of really cool people here, and I have a friend now that I have been friends with for the longest. My only longest friendship that I've had. Let me restart, hold on. If I had to pick a year, it'd be sometime near, like, 7th grade. But, like, near, I think, like, the middle of 7th grade. Because I met a girl there, and me and her have been friends ever since. And that's my longest friendship yet. So I'm very happy. If I could go back to when me and her first met, I would. Moonlight said they want a candy tutorial, right? I got you. Moonlight, first thing you need to do, you need to get you a nice box of beads, right? I know I'm missing a couple because I use most of the colors, but make sure you got a nice big box of beads, yeah? Alright. So once you got your box of beads, that's one thing cross off the list or whatever. If you make sure that you got all your beads that you want to use or whatever, make sure you got some string. I know I got some paper stuck in here, but that's fine. It got stuck in there somehow, some way. Make sure you got some sort of string, whether it be elastic, whatever this stuff is called, whatever you want to use. Make sure you got it, okay? Then make sure you got a pair of scissors. Doesn't matter what kind of scissors, just make sure you got scissors. So, now I don't like to measure my wrist size because that's boring, and why would I do that? Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your string. Hold on, this is not a very good example. You're going to take your string, right? You're going to make sure that you have enough. You're going to cut to whatever length you think you might need. I like to cut mine a little bigger than what I think I might wear because, you know, bigger is better, right? Once you get your string or whatever, you're going to string on whatever colors you want. I'm going to show you how to tie in a second. So as I've mentioned before, stop messing with my beads! As I've mentioned before, we all know that I don't have a tripod at the moment, so we're going to record off this super large... Stop! Stop it! Anyways, so I made a little ring, but you can make yours whatever size you want. What you're going to do is you're going to take these two ends of your string, right? You're going to take the... Hold on a second, I had a moment. You're going to take your left side string and place it over the right. And then you're going to loop that underneath. And then you're going to pull, right? And then you're going to do it again because tying once is a big no-no. You don't want to do that. It'll just come apart. I learned that first couple times. And if I were you, I'd do it maybe a couple more times. Just make sure it's secure. Especially with this kind of string, this isn't very trustworthy. Only use this for like singles or something. This won't work for cuffs. But, yeah. Once you tie it to whatever amount you want, you can cut off the excess string and save it for a different project. And, yeah, you got your little... Well, bracelet for you guys, ring for me. Alright, I'm not sure if that was supposed to say Jake or Jack, but I'm gonna say Jack. Jack from SOOOOO says, "Are you alright?" Honestly, I don't even know. I think so. Alright, so we've got an object show fan here, and they ask, "Where do I live?" You know what? I trust you. I'm gonna give you my coordinates. I'm not gonna give you the exact address. You gotta look for it. So here's the coordinates on screen, and you can go and look them up for yourself. This one isn't even a question, but I thought I'd include this because this is crazy. This person has LeBron as their profile picture and posts nothing but LeBron in different styles. Like if I showed this to you, you'd be shocked. Like, why are you glazing this dude so heavy? It's wild. You need to go get some help, bro. Go get a job. Leave me alone, bro. We're here glazing LeBron. Talking about some easy one employee. That's not how you talk. Love 14 asked if I'm a kid. I mean, you know, in my parents' eyes, yeah. But in my eyes, I don't feel comfortable with that title, you know? I know that I'm not an adult, you know? But I'm a teenager. I don't want to be called a kid. It sounds like, I don't know, a 6 or 7 year old. Ew. I'm 14. I'm a teenager. I don't know. Alright, the blue boy asks, "Why are you emo now?" Well, it's a long story. And I ain't telling it, so, better luck next time. I'm probably gonna have to make a part 2 because CapCut is trying to get me to pay for everything, and I'm not paying for everything because it's stupid. Like, I tried to use some effects earlier. They wanted me to pay for Pro. I'm not paying, bro. It's bad enough. Like, I can barely afford candy. What makes you think I'm gonna buy CapCut? No, thank you. I'm joking about the candy, by the way. But it's like, why would I want to spend money on this? The app that used to be free. There used to be so many things I could do for free. Anyways, let me end this real quick.
I love y'all. I'm gonna go up on the look. Yeah.